Hi, welcome to Mark's English Academy, the place to learn English fast. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you these two sounds, y and z. Now these two sounds are the last sounds that I'll teach you in this series. So that's good news. I'll teach you these sounds and then we'll do a little bit of review. Okay, the first sound, y, is really easy because I've already taught it to you. Remember when I taught you the sounds oo and u? I said that the sound u is the same as the sound oo, but with the y sound in front of it. Okay, so if you can say the sound u, then you can say the sound y. It's the same position. So I'll teach it to you again because I didn't really teach it to you last time. Okay, so to make the sound, you open your lips a bit. So you flatten your lips, spread them out a little bit, and put the tip of your tongue against the back of your bottom teeth. And then make the back of your tongue big and wide. Very big, okay, in the back. Y, y, and push the sound forward. Y, y. So it's kind of like the sound e, but it's not quite as sharp, e. It's not as sharp, and I want you to push it forward a little bit more. Okay, it's very similar to the sound e, y, e. Okay, in both sounds, your lips are apart, and the back of your tongue goes flat. But in this sound, it's pushed forward a little bit more. Y, y, y. Okay, so I think that should be quite easy. Most people around the world can say this sound, I think, quite well. Except in the last lesson, I told you that Spanish speakers have a tendency to make the J sound and also the Y sound into a sound like this. J, j, j. And that's wrong, okay? It's not the j. Take the j, the ch, or the j, or the j. Take all of that out. It's just y, y, y. Okay, now the second sound is really easy because we already learned the mouth position for it. It's the same as the sound S. S, S. It's the same mouth position, except the S sound is voiceless and the Z sound, Z, is voiced. Listen. Okay, all I'm doing is adding my voice. So it's really easy. Now, one thing I want to point out is that this sound is really common in English. Okay, it's really common because anytime a word ends in S, a lot of times it makes this sound. Like the word does, or for example, he doesn't like cookies. Okay, he doesn't. It's an S, but it makes the Z sound. Now, when words end in S, sometimes they make the S sound, and sometimes they make the Z sound. And I know I've heard a lot of people always say the S sound when they see an S at the end of words. Okay, like plays, they would say plays. He plays soccer or something like that. But it's not the S sound. So when you see an S after a voiceless consonant, then it makes the S sound. So this word here, roots. T is a voiceless consonant. And so S makes S. So roots. Roots. But if we look at this word, rooms, so the M is a voiced sound. And so then the S changes to a Z. Rooms. Rooms. Roots. Rooms. And also, anytime there's a plural word with ES at the end, like bus, buses, then the S at the end always becomes a Z sound. So, buses, okay? Z. Let's read this sentence to practice these sounds. So, yes, Zach plays the xylophone with yo-yos. Okay, a xylophone is an instrument that you hit with little sticks or hammers. I don't know what you call them. Maybe mallets? I'll show you a picture right now. And a yo-yo is a toy that, well, kids play with them, but also lots of adults play with yo-yos as well. There's some people who are amazing with yo-yos. On YouTube, I've watched some yo-yo championships, I think. If you just search for yo-yo, world yo-yo champion or something like that, you'll see grown men who are really, really good with yo-yos. It's crazy. Okay, so y, we have y, z, 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 y, y, z. Okay, I think that's all I want to say about these sounds. Yes, Zach plays the xylophone with yo-yos. Okay, next we're going to do some review of all the sounds we've learned so far. But first, it's sponsor time. This lesson is brought to you by nobody. Instead of watching a UFO hover over Shanghai Stadium, you could be watching me promote your product or service. All right, this is it. Now you can speak English exactly like me, I hope. Guys, I know English pronunciation is really hard. A lot of people have a hard time making sounds like r, th. You know, all those sounds, they're hard. I know that. But if you keep practicing, you really can do it. You just need to listen very carefully to native English speakers and try to copy them. Look at yourself in front of a mirror and try to make the sounds th or zh, ch, r, l, all the hard sounds that you have a problem with. The more you practice, the more you think about it, the better your English pronunciation will be. And I hope this has helped you to see how easy it is to learn English pronunciation. You don't have to learn very many sounds. Okay, there's only 42 sounds here. 42. That's it. So if you want to speak English exactly like me, you only need to practice these 42 sounds. Other accents might have other sounds. You know, an Australian accent or South African accent, they have other sounds. I can't teach you those sounds. I don't know how many sounds they have. I don't know how to say their sounds. Okay, they probably have about 40 to 45 sounds, but if you want to speak like me, and I have a very international accent, then you only need to learn about 40, 42 sounds, okay? So, I've taught you short vowel sounds, a, e, I, a, and the schwa sound, and I've taught you long vowel sounds, a, e, I, o, u, oo, and I've taught you diphthongs, which are two vowel sounds put together. Right? You don't need to worry about these big words like diphthong. It doesn't matter. It just means the two vowel sounds put together. If you have books on pronunciation or phonics, you probably have seen big words like digraph or trigraph. Okay, all those words, they don't matter. No native English speaker knows what a trigraph is or what a diphthong is. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares about it. But what's important is these sounds, okay? You need to learn these sounds. Don't learn the words. Okay, so oi, ow, I, o. Okay, those are the sounds that I make. And I taught you voiced consonants. B, d, g, j, l, m, n, r, v, w, y, z, v, j, ng. And voiceless sounds. K, f, h, p, s, t, ch, sh, th. There you have it. There's all 42 sounds. I think it's pretty easy. I hope I explained each of these sounds quite well. If you have any questions about any of these sounds or about anything to do with English pronunciation or English in general, feel free to ask me questions. You can ask me questions on my website, marksenglishabacademy.com, or you can ask me questions on my Facebook page. Just search for Marks English Academy on Facebook and ask me any questions, and I'll really try to help you out. I want to help people get better at English pronunciation. Everybody tells me, Mark, I want to learn English pronunciation. I want to improve my pronunciation. Okay, so I thought about the best way I can teach you pronunciation, and this is the series that I came up with. Okay, so all the sounds that I think you need to learn are here. So there you have it. I hope you found it useful, and leave any comments down there if you want to say anything to me, if you want to tell me some of your hardest sounds, or if you want me to make maybe videos on other things to do with pronunciation. Just let me know and I'll try to help you out. Okay, guys, like I said, keep trying. You really can do it, and I'll see you over in the next series.